Last week and March in general was pretty amazing for the development of artificial intelligence, AI tools, machine learning methods, and so on. Not only we got GPT-4 that you can see right now on screen, this video is mostly about GPT-4, but also we got Alpaca model from Stanford, we got Copilot announced by Microsoft as well, BART is coming from Google, we have Midjourney version 5, which is amazing when it comes to creating images which are super realistic. So we have a lot of those new developments. Moreover, OpenAI has just announced plugins to ChatGPT, which seems like ChatGPT is going to this direction of super app where you can connect ChatGPT to other various stuff and you get one interface for everything else, and this is amazing. This will be huge, especially for the future. This will be huge for the job market because there will be winners and losers, and probably again we'll see people who will manage to stay on top of everything, learn how to use these tools to win in the next couple of years. So if you're just starting or if you're along in your career and you want to learn something new, GPT and how to use ChatGPT is really crucial because at this point it's even useful for coding. I've been trying ChatGPT for quite some time. If you remember, I've been running Contentize, my own startup, which had the idea even before GPT-3 was around to use ChatGPT or something like that for basically LLM for generating marketing content. So I've been in this space for a couple of years at the very least and been testing different prompts, been playing with different models. And what I can tell you that this shift right now is really fundamental because finally we're at the stage where ordinary people can use ChatGPT without thinking too much about the prompts. ChatGPT powered by GPT-4 makes it really easy to make the conversation and learn something new. So you have this tool that allows you to actually relearn the things that you know already and learn it in your own pace, asking questions, asking for examples, trying to solve the problems. And this is what GPT-4 is doing really right. So if you were to look at the research, then actually that's a little bit disappointing because OpenAI is not open anymore, basically starting with GPT-3 already. You can't really look into the code here. They don't even tell you nothing about architecture, nothing about hardware, nothing about the design, nothing is really there. So they citing a competitive landscape to that they can't really show you what's going inside. They only show you different tests being done, which is also fine, but not from the researcher's point of view. But you can see that basically GPT-4 is really good at reasoning, plus there will be vision coming as well. So to some extent GPT-4 can and will be able to understand the vision. For now, so for example, you can have this kind of visual input where what can I make with these ingredients, add a photo, and then you start getting different examples. So really cool stuff is that right now GPT-4 is capable of handling up to 25,000 words, which is like 10 times more than GPT-3 was able to. And this means that you can basically sign documentation and ask for a particular thing. So this works well for different summarization tasks as well as taking the information out of the context. Really, really great stuff. So really recommend you try that out, especially if you have access to ChatGPT Plus. I really like what they're doing. As you can see, when it comes to reasoning, they're really doing well, especially at different tests. So you have, like, for example, Biology Olympiad, which is really great, a bar exam, so for becoming a lawyer. So this is really amazing, but the more amazing stuff is that if you actually start playing around, you can quickly see the difference between GPT 3.5 and GPT-4. It's really understandable, so they must have done something more. They must have scraped either more data or added some new architecture on top of that. Of course, we don't know anything here because competitive landscape again, but probably we will get something also coming from other companies like Google, from open source initiatives as well. So we'll see what's inside really in the future. Cool stuff is that they're working with different businesses. So you can see Duolingo for language, Stripe, Be My Eyes, really cool app for transforming visual accessibility where you can scan a photo and have directions where you have to go if you have any kind of vision impairment. That might be super helpful. But also Khan Academy, is working with GPT-4 to explore how education can be done differently, and that's really great because everyone will have access to personal tutor. Government of Iceland is working with GPT-4 to preserve its language, and finally we have also Morgan Stanley working to with GPT-4 to do some wealth management. A lot of cool stuff, and there's even more apps coming. Plugins, as I've mentioned, you have actually Wolfram plugin. I'm super excited about that because you will be able to add mathematics on top of GPT-4, asking about, for example, to compute particular integrals. So really great stuff. The best thing going forward is actually stop for a moment and start learning how to prompt and play around with GPT, because those kind of skills might be super helpful in any job market in the future. So thank you for watching. For everything else related to AI, tech, machine learning, subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.